Hey everyone, GoBotch here, back today with a brand new episode for Madden 20 franchise with the Dallas Cowboys. This being the post-game show for Week 2 when the Cowboys, holy smokes y'all, in a Hail Mary final play, pull down a miracle catch out of Zeke to win the game on the road. And now we are 1-1. So, golly y'all, let's jump in all this stuff now. So, do we get anything out of that? No. X Factor message. We nudged him out. Yeah, we won. We got a little offensive line boost. That's good. We shut him down as well. No touchdowns for him out there getting going. So it's a defensive line boost. But the Cowboys, y'all, let's look at the box score. It was a battle. Yardage-wise, we didn't have a problem. We got offense in this game. It's just the fumbles. Good Lord, fumble mania. Again, I'm switching those sliders up. I'm going back to the original sliders for fumbles to limit those fumbles from being as crazy as they were as we saw in this game. So 606 yards of total offense, 156 on the ground, 450 through the air, 24 first downs. But the big issue for us was the turnovers. Again, just like last week, we had 3 turnovers. Just again this week, we have 3 turnovers again. But the Cowboys executed well in the red zone, 100%, 3 touchdowns, 2 field goals, 5 for 5 in the red zone, and we also nudged him out in time of possession. Let's look at the stats. So Dak Prescott played a game of his career out there, ladies and gentlemen. 144.6 passers rating, 482 yards of offense through the air, 3 touchdowns, no picks. The long being that 47-yard Hail Mary at the end of the game. Sacked 5 times. It was 26 of 35, 74 completion percentage. And Goff wasn't bad himself. 271 through the air, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And he had an 86% completion percentage out there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the rushing-wise, we struggled here. Gurley led all rushers, 21 carries, 70 yards, no touchdowns. Then Dak, 8 scrambles, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Zeke, 21 carries, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Again, just struggled to really get going. 2.9 per carry, so really struggling there. Cooper for the Cowboys led all receivers with 9 catches, 131 yards, and no touchdowns today. Brandon Cooks did get 1 touchdown off his 103 yards. Elliott, though, came through the biggest play of the game with his crazy 47-yard catch in the end zone on the Hail Mary. 5 catches, 101 yards, and that touchdown. And then Woods had a touchdown catch as well as Gallup for Dallas got a touchdown catch. So crazy offense in that game. It was a blast, though. I loved it. Top tackler for Dallas is Woods and Awuzie, both with 9. Top sack man in the game was Aaron Donald, who had 5, followed by Tristan Hill for Dallas, coming through the big game, the 1-year pro. But now let's advance forward and get ready for the Saints in Week 3, who are not the same Saints because they are minus Drew Brees, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to get ready for Alvin Kamara. We want to slow him down, but not shut him down. We probably can't shut him down, but slowing him down, yes. That would be our goal for this game, hold him to less than one or less rushing touchdowns. So now we got some player upgrades here. Jalen Jelks, we're going to go ahead and let him auto upgrade to whatever they need to do for him. And then we got some weekly training we're going to get ready to do here for the Saints as well. Again, minus Drew Brees. No Drew Brees out there to speak of. So that's going to be exciting to see what that offense will look like without Drew Brees out there toking that raw ball around and doing his thing for that team. So let's see what we get. Player upgrade, Jordan Barkley, tight end, the rookie. He gets an upgrade. He's wearing Witten's number. I'm going to have to change that. Nobody's wearing 82 ever again. Never again. I'll have to change that at some point. But now it's time for player negotiations, y'all. Zeke is on contract here, as well as Awuzie for the Cowboys. And again, the main 3 dudes I know I need to re-sign are probably Woods, Awuzie, and Zeke, honestly. And some of you said don't sign Zeke, roll with Pollard. But even in that game, he wasn't very good. He had that amazing catch and play. Like, just the things Zeke is able to do. I have to keep him around, y'all. So I have to feed the man and give him his money that he's due. So we're just going to give him a little boost in the signing bonus so he'd be a clean 55. And that should be enough right there. So we'll see if he takes it. If he doesn't, that's fine. Okay, so he wants a higher salary. So that's good to know. All these other guys were waiting because we got to get Zeke first before we can even think about any of the other dudes on the team. So we're getting ready for the Saints. What did they say the record was? 1-1, just the same as us. The whole division's at 1-1 right now, y'all. And the standings, any 2-0 teams, I think there was a few. The Cardinals are 2-0, Bengals, Lions, Browns, Texans, Chargers. Well, that's weird. That's just crazy, but okay. Any 0-2 teams? 4. So we had the Buccaneers, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Broncos at 0-2 right now on the season. And then we're going to go look at some of the league leaders all around the league. And Dak may be up there. He is first in passing. You see it right there, ladies and gentlemen. First in passing for Dak with 800 yards. Let's actually go ahead and look at the league leaders. Excuse my dog. He's barking at the UPS truck outside my house right now. Barking at the UPS truck. So Dak, you see, over 100 yards more than the closest guy with 800 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, which that is nowhere near. Wow, Dwayne Haskins Jr. leading the league, tied with Kyler Murray and Case Keenum right now with 6 touchdowns thrown this year. Dak only has 3, and the top pick guys, Mariota, him and Brissett both have 3 picks this year. Going to the leading rushers in the league, Joe Mixon leading the league in rushing with 249 yards on the ground, followed by David Johnson and Saquon Barkley. Again, you don't even see Zeke close on there, 161 yards. Just did not have a great effort out there. The top rushing touchdown man is Marcus Green, followed by Sonny Michel, both with 3 touchdowns rushing. Now to the receiving side, Julian Edelman leads the league, tied with actually Marquise Brown with 228 yards receiving, and Amari Cooper now crept up there into the top 3 with 226 yards receiving. That's good to see. No touchdowns still. The top touchdown man in the league is Cole Beasley, the best slot receiver probably out there. 4 touchdowns for him on the year through his 9 catches. That's a pretty dang good average if you ask me. Defensively in the league, top tackler is Reuben Foster, followed by Joe Schobert and C.J. Mosley with 22 right there. Top sack guy in the league is Aaron Donald with 6.4 sacks, followed by Tristan Hill and DeMarcus Lawrence, who have 4 respectively. So those are the stats all around the league, ladies and gentlemen. It's a crazy league we're in right now, but we're getting ready for the Saints. And let's go ahead and let's take a look at this Saints team and see exactly what we're going to be going up against, because it's going to be new. It's going to be different. No Drew Brees. They're working right now with Jacoby Brissett, who's struggled with the interceptions. He's got 4 touchdowns, 3 picks. So keeping an eye on him. But he should be. Is he more mobile out there? I guess we'll go look at the rushing. He has had 8 rushes for 18 yards and a touchdown. So he does scramble a little bit. Alvin Kamara, though, 24 carries, 118 yards so far this year, and 2 touchdowns. And then Latavius Murray has 1 touchdown as well. Receiving-wise, they're still going a lot to actually Cameron Meredith. That's doing well out there. And then Michael Thomas doing his thing, as well as Jared Cook and Traquan Smith, all with over 9 or more catches out there. The top touchdown threat out there, of course, is Michael Thomas, who we're going to have to really shut down out there in man coverage, or even probably double team if need be. Defensively, the top tackler is Demario Davis, followed by Alex Anzalano, whatever his name is, and then Marshawn Lattimore out of Ohio State. So that's what we're getting ready to go up against here in week 3. And then after that, we get a nice off week. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to make some changes with our subs and everything. So I get Pollard more looks in there. I'm probably going to actually revert back to the original Dallas Cowboy playbook, just because I don't know. I kind of like some of the looks we got there, especially with Cooper. There was some where he was the most interior, like he was the slot receiver, and he was wide open in the linebacker middle of the field area. Really got us some good looks out there. So there's some things on there in that playbook I like. I may stick with it another week, but just then put in some different formation subs for Pollard to get in for Zeke a couple more times. But we'll look into that all for the next episode. But thanks so much for tuning into this postgame show. It was a wild and crazy game, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you're also enjoying all my new content I'm doing on the channel. Look forward to 2K content starting up soon, as well as probably some Gears 5. And I may have already started some Control, the new single-player game from Remedy Studios, also on the channel. I hope you're enjoying all of it. But thanks again so much for tuning in. Y'all have an outstanding day, and I'll see you all back here in the next video. Y'all take it easy.